Good afternoon, boys and girls. Today we're going to read Diary of a Spider by Doreen Cronin. Pictures by Harry Bliss. And right up here in red, we're going to have the date. Usually people like to write in diaries. They like to write in them every day, and they'll want to write the date at the top. March 1st. Today was Grandparents' Day at school, so I brought Grandpa with me. He taught us 3 things. 1. Spiders are not insects. Insects have 6 legs. 2. Without spiders, insects could take over the world. 3. Butterflies taste better with a little barbecue sauce. Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun. So he's talking about the differences with insects and spiders. March 16th. Grandpa says that in his day, flies and spiders did not get along. Things are different now. Look, they're friends. And he's going, this is awesome. And then this is the Compost Times. Spiders and flies rumble in the city. And rumble means that they fight. That's what happened a long, long time ago. March 29th. Today in gym class, we learned how to catch the wind so we could travel to faraway places. Next. When I got home, I made up flashcards so I could practice. Ooh, and I like the way he put them in order. 1. Climb high. 2. Release silk. 3. Catch wind. Do you like the way he put those in order on little cards to help him remember it? Sometimes when we write, we have to do that to help us too, don't we? Fly made up her own flashcard, and it just says 1, fly, because she didn't have to do all that stuff. I'm starting to see why Grandpa doesn't like her. Uh-oh. April 1st. I went to the park with my sister today. We tried the seesaw. It didn't work. Why do you think it didn't work? Because they don't weigh very much, do they? They don't weigh enough to move it, do they? We tried the tire swing. It didn't work. We spun a huge sticky, and sticky's like when your hands stick together, sticky web on the water fountain. That worked. Eek! So a lot of people are afraid of spiders. April 12th. Today was safety day at school. We learned that vacuums eat spider webs and are very, very dangerous. If we hear a vacuum, we should stop, drop, and run. Stop what we're doing, drop from the web, run like crazy whenever you hear a vacuum cleaner. April 13th. We had a vacuum drill today. I stopped what I was doing, forgot where I was going, and ran screaming from the room. We're having another drill tomorrow. Help! So why do you think they're having another drill tomorrow? Because he kind of got mixed up, didn't he? And like usually they're comparing their drills, their vacuum drills, to like the fire drills that we have at school. Usually on fire drills, they'll say stop, drop, and run, like if you've got fire on you, or stop, drop, and roll. Sorry, not run. But he's saying stop, drop, and run from the vacuum cleaner. April 17th. I'm sleeping over at Worm's house tonight. I hope they don't have leaves and rotten tomatoes for dinner again. May 7th. Mom said I was getting too big for my own skin, so I molted. That is so gross. Ugh. So what do you think molt means if we look at the picture? That means that he sheds his skin. Ugh. That is kind of gross, isn't it? May 8th. Today was show and tell, so I brought in my old skin. My teacher called on it to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Hey, you there, why don't you get us started? Oh, that's his old skin. June 5th. Daddy Longlegs made fun of Fly because she eats with her feet. Now she won't come out of her treehouse. I'm going to find him and give him a piece of my mind. And sometimes when people say, I'm going to give you a piece of my mind, that means they're going to really tell you something maybe you don't want to hear. There'll be something that they think about you. June 6th. I found Daddy Longlegs. He's a lot bigger than I thought he was. I gave him a piece of my lunch instead, so I think he kind of got afraid of him when he saw how big he was. So instead of giving him a piece of his mind, he gave him a piece of his lunch. June 7th. Fly's treehouse blew away in the wind today. So did Grandpa. And Grandpa looks like he says map of Paris, and he's got some luggage with him. I wonder if he's going to Paris, France. June 18th. I got a postcard from Grandpa today. This is, Dear Spider, oh la la. I landed in Paris. French bugs are delicious. Au revoir, Grandpa. Leg of a French gnat, give it a try. Spider, 5 Webb Avenue, Arachnidville, 05400 USA. So he wrote him a little postcard. Do any of y'all ever do that when you go away? Write somebody a postcard and put their address on it. June 30th. Grandpa came home today. I couldn't wait to hear about how he rode the winds all the way over the ocean. Turns out he caught a breeze to the airport and napped in first class. Ooh, fancy. July 2nd. Fly came over to play today. She got stuck in our web and her mom had to come get her. Grandpa laughed a little too hard. From now on, we have to play at Fly's house. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what does that look like he's trying to do? Like he's trying to catch her in the web, because spiders eat flies, don't they? She says, hi, Mom, and Mom's going, oh my goodness. July 9th. Today was my birthday. Grandpa decided I was old enough to know the secret to a long, happy life. Never fall asleep in a shoe. July 16th. Things I scare. Fly's mom, number 1. It wasn't his fault, Mom. Number 2, tiny bugs. Number 3, people using water fountains at the park. So he scares all those things. I love the way he numbers those things in order to help us remember them. July 17th. Things that scare me. 1, Daddy Longlegs. 2, vacuums. 3, people with big feet. No! August 1st. I wish that people wouldn't judge all spiders based on the few spiders that bite. I know if we took the time to get to know each other, we would get along just fine. Just like me and Fly. The end. This is one of my favorite stories from our 2nd grade book. I hope you guys liked it as much as I did. See you soon.